Hi there, and welcome to Traveling Light. My name is Lisa, and I am a Reiki practitioner and teacher. And today I want to talk about one of the things in a Reiki practice that I find people misunderstanding and really getting hung up on, and that is from the Reiki principles: don't get angry, don't get worried, or let it go of anger, let go of worry. People hear that and they often think it means that you're not ever allowed to feel those feelings. If you do, you have to stop them. But the real practice is something different. You are allowed to feel anger. You are allowed to feel worry. The practice is learning not to be those things. Don't be angry. Don't be worried. Don't become that emotion so that it's sort of permeating your being and you can't function outside of having those um, thoughts uh, stuck in your head of, oh, or clenched in your body. I'm so angry, or I'm just constantly worried. So today we're going to do a Reiki practice that focuses on actually letting ourselves have those feelings. And what we're going to do is just do a regular Reiki practice for each of the hand placements. What I want you to do is just focus on the sensation, the physical sensation in your hand. Does it feel constricted? Does it feel tight? Do you start to feel like some sort of anger or worry or other negative emotion? I just want you to have the experience of noticing without immediately wanting to shut it down. My clients all the time, when we're talking about these things, they'll say, oh, I try not to get angry, or like, I'm trying to not feel that. And honestly, that is how pain gets stuck in the body. That's how those ruminations get stuck in our minds. And a lot of the times we don't even really realize we're doing it, right? Because we just automatically, we feel something uncomfortable and we want to get rid of it. So in today's practice, we're going to go through the regular opening moves, and then we'll do some sort of standard hand placements. And every single time, all I want you to focus on for today is, this is what I feel, and it's okay for now. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take a couple of breaths, start to go inside. Let's do dry brushing. In your hand, out in front. Gasho. Okay, for this part, as we get ready, focus on your lower abdomen. Bring in that awareness to your low belly, diaphragmatic breathing. Let those breaths be deep but soft. If you're feeling a little keyed up, we can start with some breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Opening the mouth to breathe out is a cleansing and clearing breath. So sometimes that's enough to start just like letting go of physical feeling of contraction. And then for our practice, of course, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now, let's say the precepts and notice how you feel when you say them, okay? Just for today, don't get angry. Don't get worried. Be grateful. Do your work with integrity. Be kind to others. Now, notice I said don't get angry. Let's see if it feels a little different when I say don't be angry. Just for today, don't be angry. Don't be worried. Be grateful. Do your work with integrity. Be kind to others. And then the other thing I sometimes say is let go. Just for today, let go of anger. Let go of worry. Be grateful. Do your work. Be kind to others. So just breathe for a moment here. Maybe go over one or two of those or your own. And just notice the feeling of it. What feels the most freeing? What feels the most like allowing? Allowing of sensation, allowing of feeling, but not becoming attached to it, not letting the energy be stuck. Good. Okay, let's start right over your eyes. Maybe touching your face or have your hands slightly out. And do your best, be super conscious of physical sensations in your hands, in your physical body. You could start to feel something like in your big toe. Who knows where it might be? But what you're doing is sort of seeking out discomfort. Anything that you would usually notice and then try to push away, see if you can notice it more fully. Allow it to be there. Just breathe in, breathe out. You don't even have to analyze it. Just notice whatever you notice about it physically. Any thoughts that are coming to you. Any complaining in your head, any incidents you're going over. Just do your best to notice what happens. Good, let's move to the sides of the head. The same thing here, anything that changes. Any negative thoughts that you would usually try to push away. Let them be there, just circulating. You're noticing as if they were words on a chalkboard or on a page. Some people would say like clouds in the sky just floating by. And likewise, find any uncomfortable physical sensations. Let's go the back of the head. What is it that you notice? And of those sensations or thoughts or feelings that you notice, which of them are you trying to push away? Good. Let's come to the throat. Feel the sensation in the palms of your hands, on your throat itself, but also anything else where your attention is drawn. And our practice today is not trying to change it. And you might think, aha, this is like a practice when I'm working with clients. Notice how many times are you in your practice and noticing how strongly you are really trying to make a change for that person. This is a wonderful practice, just noticing. We all say over and over that the Reiki does the work, right? Not us. So you can check over and over again. Am I trying really hard to get rid of this negative thing? Or am I observing, noticing the energy and letting it be while the Reiki does the work? Let's bring our hands to the lungs, to the top of the chest here, the top of the ribs. And with the lungs, now remembering, how do we bring the energy into the body? How do we begin to, as we say, channel the energy or work with the energy? Through our breath, right? So, for all that negativity that we detect in ourselves or in others, what is the way to keep it flowing so that it doesn't get stuck? The breath, right? So we just focus our hands, our ribs, anywhere else that feels congested or stuck or painful. Breathing in, breathing out, letting the energy circulate Letting go of that idea that we have to fix something. Letting go of that idea that we can never get angry or worried. All energies are flowing through us and around us all the time. Our job is not to fix them, to stop them, to stop being angry, stop being worried. It's to let it flow through us. Somebody treats us unjustly, we're going to get angry. If we have a problem, we're probably going to worry a little. Those emotions keep us alive and human and moving forward. We have them for a reason. We get in trouble when we get stuck on them. Let's have our hands on our lower abdomen now. And focusing on the body all at once, the emotions all at once. Concentrating on letting everything just be while we breathe in and breathe out, keeping it flowing through. Deepen your breath, full belly breaths. Now let your attention go to one more area where you feel pain, where you feel contraction, discomfort. You feel negative thoughts associated with it. And go ahead, do one more hand placement. Mine is going to be this shoulder. Allow that uncomfortable thing to be uncomfortable. And notice if there is some information it's been trying to communicate about you, about some aspect of your life, your physical body, your relationships. Good. And gasho. So let's take a moment of gratitude for our bodies, our minds, our subconscious, everything that's swirling around in our energy that usually has its purpose or at one point had a purpose, that it's communicating something negative. And we don't want to be negative, so we get rid of it. Just try that over your next few practices. See what it feels like to change from I'm not allowed to get angry. I'm not allowed to be worried. I have to stop that. To don't be angry. Don't be worried. You can get angry, get worried. Don't be it. Don't let it get stuck in your energy. Okay? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, or even if it does, leave me a comment. Let me know how that practice was for you, okay? I will see you next time. Thank you.